Okay. Excellent. Beautiful. Now we're walking the talk. Got my Twitch channel set up correctly, so I'm not streaming in the wrong category. It's always nice. So I think we're about ready to get started. So I have straight up never played Northgard before. I've heard it's a city build game. A friend of mine, High Oak, said that it might be something that is interesting to me, because I play a lot of like city builder games, and they might stop by a bit later to play some co-op as well. So, co-op city builder isn't, you know, they're not exactly two sentences you often hear not two categories you often hear together. Let's see what's up with that. Okay, so before we get started though, you probably know what's coming. It's the ad part. This stream and channel are made possible by viewers just like you. I'm not a fan of ads, and you probably aren't either, so I'll cut to the chase here. Later this year I'm having surgery, and I'll be off work for a couple of months. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, and you want to help support me during that time and after, the link to my Patreon is amongst the links below. If you're vision impaired and relying on an audio description, you can find it at patreon.com/hopeofvirgo. It's got a variety of content on there, including exclusive game playthroughs and commentary tracks for movies, and it'll only cost $2 Australian a month. No pressure though, it's your decision and I respect it. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube right now, a like or a subscribe is a great way to help give the algorithm a nudge in the right direction. I also do reply to all comments and love doing it. If you're currently watching on Twitch, consider giving me a follow or writing some words in the chat. I'm not always the best about checking the chat. It's kind of hard to, you know, do gameplay, fill dead air, and you know, check chat and everything. It's like doing like 4 or 5 like little tasks at once. Anything you contribute goes towards making sure that the only ad you hear on the stream is this one. That said, both Twitch and YouTube have their own agenda when it comes to ads, and I can't control that, so, you know, sorry in advance. Anyway, the ad bit's done now, so let's get started. So, I'm hoping the camera doesn't block anything important, but we'll see where we go there. Just having a nice cup of coffee while we do this. Sorry for the folks who might have a bit of misophonia in there. I know it's kind of gross. Okay, so we've got single player, which is what we're playing. We've got multiplayer, a bit of story mode, conquest, seems like scenarios, Bifrost, that seems like the like co-op mode, like a sort of sandbox mode, expeditions, which is kind of like little achievements, I think, stuff that you unlock, and some options. So let's jump into the story mode. Follow the original adventure of Northgard's 6 founding clans, learn to master them while discovering Rig's epic saga and its unique creatures, events and challenges. Let's go.
I am Rig, son of the High King Hargurorf, and this is my saga. It all began one fateful day. My father had gathered all his jarls to make an announcement of the utmost importance. We were to embark for the wondrous lands of Northgard. Riches, conquest and glory awaited us on this mysterious new continent. But the Norns had other plans for us. Dozens of armed men suddenly poured into the hall and put an abrupt end to our ambitions and to our lives. They were mercenaries, led by a man named Hagen from the clan of the Raven. In a matter of minutes, we were all slaughtered like sheep. All but me, barely conscious and vastly outnumbered. I had no way to fight back, so I feigned death.
Ah, wow hunter, huh?
I seethed as he stole the map of Northgard and ripped the regal horn from my father's throne, a family heirloom and the very symbol of our royalty. I had to avenge my father and reclaim my kinghood.
Okay. So, getting the tragic backstory out of the way nice and quick, huh? Okay, so, Chapter 1. We have safely escaped to a remote region. We must now reach the shores of Northgard. I guess. Okay, so the Clan of the Stag. 75 wood, 75 food, 75 crowns and 40 lore. Replacement for the brewery. 50% more fame and happiness from territory, which gives rewards of various kinds. I don't know what any of that stuff is, so let's just start.
I had no strength left when I encountered a group of runaways of the Stag clan, led by a proud young man named Bran. Hagen's men had set his town aflame, and he had nothing left, not even his father, the clan's Jarl, who had died at the hands of the fiend, just like mine. Our common enemy had sailed for Northgard, of which he now had a map. All I could think about was finding him to avenge my father and retrieve the regal horn.
Interesting. Okay. We're almost ready to go, it seems like. Okay. Glad to see you back on your feet, my lord. I'm surprised at how fast you recovered. I suppose rage is an excellent healer. So, still, we've wasted enough time already. We must go after Hagen as soon as possible. Indeed, time is of the essence. Our camp is far away from the enemy, but we are marooned in an unknown province on the outskirts of your kingdom. I shall prove myself worthy of their trust, however impatient I am to get even with that scum. My priority is to ensure their survival. Cool. Very good, your restraint does you honour. Besides, none of us will be getting revenge if we starve to death first. Speaking of which, there will be no shortage of mouths to feed, so let us seek out food. Wood is also a vital resource being used for both heating and construction. We must also leave the continent and set sail for Northgard. We shall need a proper shore to go out to sea. You are quite right. I suggest you instruct villagers to build a scout camp and assign them as scouts so that they may explore the region. Okay, kind of getting some banished energy from this. So, you're in a safe remote area. Your goal here is to meet your basic survival needs of your clan: food, wood, and houses. Be sure to assign scouts so they can explore the region, and then expand your territory by colonizing nearby areas. Find a shore to embark in search of undiscovered lands. Cool. Click on the build button to place a building. Okay, so we've got scout camp, house, healer's hut, the brewery, house of scouts. Cool, so I've got 50 wood, so oh, good lord. What if... Fascinating. Let's cancel that. I don't think there's going to be a lot more wood there. Thanks, guys. Be sure to stock up food for the coming winter. Okay. So, let's do that scout camp thing they mentioned. Select a villager. Click to select a villager. clicking to select a villager. Select a unit and right click on the scout camp to turn your villagers into scouts. Okay. So we can have 2 assigned there, so I think we're going to do that. The woodcutter's lodge and assign a woodcutter to it. Okay, scouting stuff in the fog. Cool. Now we'll build a woodcutter's lodge, making sure not to just bloody destroy everything around us while we do it. So let's do that. It's got a surprisingly large placement box, and I didn't realize they'd just sort of just destroy everything around them when they did it. So gather wood for construction, heating, build a woodcutter's lodge and assign a woodcutter to it. Okay. That can have 2 as well. Let's do that. To expand your territory, you need to colonize the new zone using food. Click on the zone and spend food to colonize it. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Great. Cool. Fields. Assign your villagers to become farmers who will produce food in large quantities during the summer. Okay. Let's cool. Let's put one of those down. My lord, reconnaissance of the area has revealed an abandoned cottage. Perhaps we should order a scout to search it. They might be able to salvage some resources. Agreed, we'll have to colonize the area before they can explore the ruins, however. Okay, so 40 food, yep, sure. Let's colonize that. I'll grab this guy here. Once that's done, then I can do this. Some zones are defended by enemies. Build a training camp and turn one of your villagers into a warrior. So you should go over here and do that. Build a training camp, huh? Certainly not optimal layout, but okay, so I can have 2 villagers. Is one of my guys? Yeah, it is. So I've got 6 villagers. I need more houses. Food silo house. Okay, so we have to probably. Scouts found some riches in the damaged house. You've gained 200 wood and 100 gold. Well, crowns. So after he's dropped his thing off, you can go do warrior things. Warrior and right click into the zone to attack them, right? Okay, so warband size seems to be a byproduct, like it's sort of like army supply, I guess you'd say. Okay. Okay, tell me more about this. Okay, really? Oh, come on. It's gonna be a smidge irritating. Okay. Enough for 16. So build. Let's do another farm. Okay, so I can have a total of 3. Okay, so I can develop, which increases the maximum number of buildings by spending resource. Okay, we found some shore. So, it's one scout. My lord, one scout claims to have found a suitable coast for the construction of a port. Excellent. We should colonize the area leading up to this shore so that our builders can reach it and get to work. Okay, great. The area is getting colder. Winter is almost among us. Indeed, my lord, we should expect food to be scarcer and our people consume more firewood to heat their homes. Our military troops will also be weakened by the cold. This might not be the best time to fight. Alright, cool. Okay, so I'm currently a +8 surplus. Yep, cool. Okay. Scout was hurt while exploring a new zone. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I can assign these to control groups. Yeah, I can. Okay, right. Beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna send him back in here. A little bit outnumbered. Right. Excellent. Right. Cool. So I'm gonna press the develop button so I can build a healer's hut. I think that's the only way you gain back health. So, cool, so... kind of a neat gameplay loop. Okay. Okay, so developing increases, like you can only do it once. Neat. Cool. So, right, get back in there. Okay, so they just kind of have to be, like, be there, I guess you'd say. Okay. So, do not let happiness fall below 0. It automatically earns you new units, doing so faster as it increases. Keep it as high as you can. Okay. That's interesting. So if I build a hunter's lodge over here. Okay, so they don't have to be in the same zone. It's interesting. Okay, okay, so what I'm seeing here is that you have to be a bit judicious about which buildings you place in which zones. Like otherwise you end up sort of like mismanaging that. Okay, and every new territory colonized costs more. Let's go like this. Crud. Okay, I clicked on the wrong button. Okay, so if I build another house up here. So the other thing I'm noticing is that not like that. Okay. So I think it mentioned something about hunters, woodcutters, villagers. Okay. Okay, so I can right click to select the entire warband. Okay. Okay. That means I can then demolish this and build another farm. Or I can't. Like, I don't know how any of this stuff works. So go villager. Okay. I wonder if there is a way that you can. Oh, there's an upgraded town hall, huh? So that requires 10. Is that stone? Lodge. Longship dock requires a beach. Okay, that also means that I can relocate that woodcutter's lodge. So I'll colonize that, so I can then use a scout to to go and claim that building. This is, yeah, kind of interesting. I believe there was mention of something of this nature. Might get in there. Now let's build a dock. Unstable grout makes it harder to build. Okay. Aha. Okay, so all you have to do is be in your own territory to get that to happen. Right. Okay, winter is coming. Northgard's found some riches in the damaged house. You gain 200 wood and 100 like, gold, I guess. Okay. Okay, so fame. Okay, so... Okay, so it requires you to... Okay, so that might be the end of the scenario. That's interesting. Whilst thanks to your efforts, our clan can now put out to sea. Anchors away, proud Vikings. We sail for Northgard. I wonder if Vikings used anchors as such. Maybe. And draw. Right. Chapter 1 complete. Let's go on a boat. I'm on a bloody boat. Yeah, I reckon we can probably crank the difficulty a little bit. That felt a bit easy. Okay. Northgard is a harsh continent. We must tame these lands lest we be forgotten by history.
My companions' eyes were shining with ambition. They were eager to set foot on the untamed lands of Northgard and reap its wonders. But my heart was tormented by a darker appetite. Vengeance.
This guy probably plays Vengeful Spirit in Dota. That seems on brand. Doesn't get along with Skywrath Mage. The boats are arriving. Some boats happening. Land ho. A thing that Vikings definitely said. Lord, we have dismantled our longships and used the scrap lumber to build a town hall on the shore. There's no turning back now. Thank you for your dedication. We await your orders to claim the area and expand our clan. There is much to be done. We must colonize the surrounding area to expand our living space and find resources. And we need to raise our fame if we hope to stake a rightful claim to the region. Please stay safe and lead us to victory, my lord. Okay. I'll do my best. Clan of the Stag enjoys extra resources as it develops and thrives. They also excel when it comes to happiness and fame, so take advantage of these assets to expand in peace. The build button to build a building. Excellent. At any spot. To do a building. Okay. If you say so. What do I want? Colonize 8 territories and reach 200 fame. Right, so to do that, probably want a scout camp first. Okay, so stone and iron are extra resources that are unlocked. I am enjoying how it's sort of like not like it's trickling in new gameplay elements rather than just sort of dumping a whole bunch of stuff on you all at once. Town hall. Okay, so fame. 200 fame brings you extra stuff. We've got law is discovered in Northgard will allow you to unlock knowledge. Okay, so it's perks. Okay, so woodcutters, more wood, more attack power, and stuff out of the brewery gives you extra gold. Okay, cool. So, can't colonize a defended zone, huh? Defended by one wolf. Alright, let's go. I think the hero unit can do much the same job as like a as like a warrior unit. Okay, so now that that's done, let's get a hunter's lodge in this zone. Okay, so let's grab one of these guys. New discoveries. Okay, so I'm in a deficit of wood. What is this wretched creature? How dare you speak about me like that? Could that be a Draugr? I've heard old men's tales of undead warriors, but I never gave them much credit. Apparently I was wrong. At any rate, we should defend our people and slay this fiendish abomination. Wow, it just keeps coming, huh? Okay, so some wood happening. Woodcutter Lodge. Okay, so you can't build in zones under attack. Let's grab ourselves a training camp as well. Okay, so building capacity here. Yeah, Hunter's Lodge, let's grab a villager. Only build 2 more buildings here. So put a woodcutter's lodge like here. Try not to destroy all the trees while we're at it. Lord, we've encountered another clan. What shall we do? Are they with that Skarmahagen? You cut yourself on that edge. We come in peace. I'm Halvard of Hydrun, the Goat Clan. You mean you no harm? Let us offer assistance. It's great to meet the neighbours. Greetings, Halvard of Hydrun. I am Rig, son of the late High King Hageroth. What ails you? My deepest condolences, my young lord. We have lost too much of late. Our journey went awry and, well, to be brief, we are now shipwrecked on a desolate shore. We have nothing left and will soon give in to the wanderers. I beg of you, please help us. We will lend you our aid. What would you have us do? Thank you. It should not be too much trouble. It's a modest proposal, possibly without the cannibalism. Your warriors need only exterminate the wolves threatening our fragile camp. Yeah, they're swords people, not Daleks. Okay. Okay, so let's... Okay, so I think the third building should probably be a healer's hut. Quite enough lore to develop a new skill. Please choose wisely, for it will have consequences for our expansion and survival. It is crucial that we study any runestone or circle of stones we encounter. It will allow our lore masters to gather lore and develop our knowledge. Right, so I only clicked once there, but go at it. So I think over the short term, we'll go weaponsmith. And so it doesn't look like I can pause here, so healer's hut, right. Cool, so I'm going to expand over here because I kind of need the space. Alright. And colonize. Yeah, that will... Yep, hold your horses, we're getting there. Okay, so this is defended by one entire Draugr. Actually, let's just wait for these guys to heal up a little bit before we do that. Okay, so forester improves wood production. So let's not do that, and let's do that over here instead. Okay, so there's... So what I'm hearing here is that there are like specific things, I guess. Like perks associated with each individual territory. So this one has deer, so that means it's basically good for food production. So I think I actually want to redeploy to... here and do that. Let's see if we can kick this guy's teeth in. And colonize. So, assign your villagers to become lawmasters. All lawmasters in this zone will produce 10% more law. Spoiler alert, Odin dies. Wow. Spoiler alert, huh? So, can I build more than one woodcutter's camp here? Oh, who knows? No more villages, huh? Okay, so I can, however, build another house here when I have the wood for it. So I can't really reassign anyone from there, but we've just discovered a mineral deposit. These come in two types, stone and iron ore. Both are important resources and both can be extracted by miners. Build a mine and assign villagers to them. Stone can be used to improve our buildings. Iron allows us to make our tools better, as well as to rearm a bannerman, such as myself, if they should fall in battle. Okay, so iron lets you, like, res hero units. It's a bit like Warcraft 3. I'm showing my age there. Keep in mind, a deposit is finite and it typically holds little ore, so be sure to make good use of it. Okay, so stone and iron are rare resources. Disable. So it kind of sucks that you can't really, that you have to like effectively compromise because of like you have to have like lots of okay, where is it? It's under attack. Right, let's go. Let's go. You get out of here. Run. so it's very real-time strategy-ish, which like I don't have a problem with as such, but like ally under attack, huh? Right, they'll survive for the time being. Okay, so how much law is required for? If we start running out of things, I get the feeling that happiness will drop. Kind of a bit of a backwards route, but alright. Wolves will spawn until you claim it. Treasure, but there's a brown bear there. Not sure you have to, like, oh, I mean, yeah, I guess you do. Like, I guess we should all be grateful that it's not a polar bear, because then we'd all be kind of stuffed, am I right? Okay, so I can build another structure there, but I need wood to do it, so get to it, folks. For the time being, I think I'm happy to take someone off hunting and go get some wood. It'll be like a hot second before we start running out of food, so... Scout was hurt. We did it! We made it! Okay, so more food from there. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Waiting. Okay. So yeah, I think the general vibe here is that like it's a you have to kind of dynamically consider like what resources are most important to you at any given time. So now I can build another house. To do it, I'm going to redeploy my... Yeah, it'll have to be one of the woodcutters. We will just have to manage. It's basically a civilian supply problem, right? Yeah. Once this is done, put down another one. Okay, that'll fix the supply problem over the shorter term anyway. Okay, new villager. Okay, so it's basically one day every, let's call it 3 seconds. potentially at another law as well. So. Okay, I think it's sharp axes. So, yeah, I'm kind of gated by my wood production right now. That's a really valuable thing to know. I developed this zone for another building. What would I get? Okay, I think we go like this. I'm gonna go colonize. I have no idea why they just sort of break off the they just sort of like decide to stop doing the thing. So build a fishing hut. Yeah, a couple of like kind of janky UI sort of considerations here, which I'm not a huge fan of, but let's do I want more healing? Assign to the fishing hut. And beyond that, I want one of these. So once that's done, I'm going to send this person back to heal. So, yeah. Otherwise I think we're all going to be very sad. I went better in my head, I guess. Okay, can I just not... Is there a hold position button? Yeah, I'm gonna assign them to the healing hut. 'Cause yeah, this is just going too slowly. Okay, so villager, villager. Yeah. Presumably that'll mean that I can heal more than one person at a time, or at least it'll be faster. Okay. more law. Could probably want another warrior as well. Okay, so it doesn't actually change their role from villager until well, that's kind of frustrating. Camp, shield bearer camp, defense tower. Interesting. Okay, now they seem to have it under control. That's nice. So that's got 3 wolves in it, and okay, more law. Okay, Skulls will produce 1.5 more Krona. Units no longer have reduced power in winter. Okay. Colonize one zone by 30%. Okay, I think we'll go for this one. Skull's tool improvement is free. Forging time is divided by 2. Okay. Okay, so to do that, I need... Okay, hold your horses. Okay, we're at a very marginal deficit as well, so let's go in here, go dunk on these guys. Build a farm, I think. Okay. Glorious. Our clan has reached a notable level of fame. Our influence over the region is strong and our people's hearts are filled with pride. Okay, so every 200 fame I get bonus stuff. Cool. Cool, let's go field. And someone to build it. So I can't physically get there. Made it to the new year. I love that for all of us. Okay, so in terms of stuff that I can put here. More law. Okay. Food sale is getting 10% production bonus. Right. Okay, so that means that a food silo is next on the list. And build. so there's this real pressure to just like build and expand, build and expand. So these guys haven't regenerated, so basically what I'm hearing here is that I can pick one off and retreat. Well, this isn't exploitable at all. Probably dunk on the rest of them as well. Wolf Hunter. As if you'd missed the opportunity to call it Wolfsbane. Stone in this region as well, so that's cool. Assign this guy to a farm. These guys love farms. So I get 35 stone out of that, and that means that I then want to demolish that after I get it. So, okay, so I probably want fur coats just so I can be a little bit more proactive. I do also want to get through to these guys as well, so that means I probably want to actually no, that can wait. Go be a scout. Okay. So this is fish as well. Fish. 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 So I want to stop the dragger from spawning there, so six stone. I can upgrade my town hall, whatever that does, once it's done. So go dunk on these guys. So can't colonize it because it's not exploitable. Okay. Say so. Okay, which means I can't expand through there. Okay. Beautiful, excellent. Probably want to expand a little bit faster. Okay, we're nearly at the supply cap as well. So, house it is. Housey. Build that. Let's go forest. Also a deficit for food, so let's set up a fishing hut here. Okay, so I can't shift Q commands either, so I've got some notes. Okay, so now that I've got stone, I can upgrade this little sucker. Allows you to upgrade other buildings. I'm sure that will be useful at some point. Confirm. I should assign one more farmer and all farmers gain 20% wheat production. Okay, requires 10 stone. Okay. Right. Excellent. Scout was hurt. Yeah, when are you folks not getting hurt? Okay, that's a 250 cost. So let's go take this zone. More law. Need more law. Food preservation. Heals faster. More military power for every one you control. Lighthouse and sea trade route. Okay, coinage. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Let's go with that. Okay. Occupy. Occupy. Territory should have reached a substantial size. The populace will be able to thrive here after we leave for the next region. Okay, that's nice. Oh no. Okay, probably a good thing that I've got a bit of food production happening here. It's more houses. Wants more houses. Also a swamp. Okay, because of the scaling cost, it also means that I'm going to want to be a bit careful about which of its various stuff, which various things. Actually, Do I want that? No, I don't. Not just yet. I'm gonna go do a mission objective. Send this guy back to heal. Rebind this control group. Yeah, they're dunking on it pretty well. Okay. Actually, I'm not super happy about that. Let's swap this out. This guy can go back. And then this guy can come out as well. Oh, I thought this was a, like either or sort of scenario. This carved stone is free. No, this is the one thing we didn't want to happen. I'm actually broadly pretty fine with that. You know, some of you may die. Okay, and that's the win condition, I think. Halvard's camp is now safe from any beastly threat. Excellent. Please make sure his people receive the food they need and tend to their wounded. How long have we been going for? About an hour and 15 or so. Okay, we'll take a break real quick. On behalf of the Hyde Run clan, I would like to express our most heartfelt gratitude. We would have been doomed without you. From now until the end of time, you can count on the help and the loyalty of the Goat Clan. I hereby solemnly pledge my allegiance to you. Victory! Loving it. Okay, so it's about time for a break, folks. So we're gonna take a break. Go cycle your fluids, say hello to the cat, hug your spouse, and we'll be back in a second. And we're back. Hope you all had a good cycling of fluids and things of that nature. Yep, he's doing some stuff on the Twitch dashboard. Cool, let's get back into it. Hagen is reported to have settled in the region. We must strengthen our position while trying to find him. Playing as Halvard, the clan of the goat. So, that is an economy commander. It's 2 free sheep. You can have an additional sheepfold, and okay, so that's it. Fame tiers. 20% more production through feast. So I haven't hit the feast button. It's kind of a go faster button, I think. Right.
The sons of Heidrun had been shipwrecked on an inhospitable coast, but we arrived just in time to save them from the fangs of the wolves. Halvar, their elderly leader, was so grateful he swore allegiance to me the moment we met.
No, any port in a storm, I
He
guess.
readily agreed to share invaluable secrets about survival. Soon enough, we would be taming the wilderness.
Neat. Hagen is out there somewhere. We need to find him and kill him. Okay, kind of a real direct diplomacy approach there, I see. My lord, I understand your eagerness, but we must settle in enough to establish control over new areas. This area would seem to suit our plans. We should absolutely settle here. Heidrun's followers are tough survivors, so allow us to lay the groundwork for your conquest of Northgard. Halvard is a reliable ally who is equally persistent and composed. Let him honor his debt and prove his allegiance to you. In the meantime, I will take my leave and attend to the business we discussed. We discussed some business. Done some business. Part of the deal. Understood. Please travel safely, Brand. Just running chest deep into some water before teleporting onto a boat. Fare thee well, my lord. I shall see you soon. Yeah, some real mixed accents going on here. Halvard, you will assist me in this operation. Thank you, young lord. I will not disappoint you. Okay. Goat clan benefits from sheep farming, taking advantage of these animals by sheltering them in sheepfolds. Taking advantage of the sheep. We're not in New Zealand, are we? Having mastered the science of food preservation. Yeah. Hi, Alice in Wonderland, if you're watching, which you aren't. Sorry for besmirching your great country. I'm sure there's good things about it. There has to be. Having mastered the science of food production, they can afford to organise hearty feasts that will boost their happiness and productivity. So, right, cool. Okay, so this area has the town hall in it, so there's no unique bonuses. What I found last game was that you're really kind of hamstrung by wood more than anything, like particularly in the early game. And I think we can build a... Where's the sheepfold button? Where's the sheep button? Fishers, woodcutters, trading, longships, sheepfold. consumption effective. Enclosed sheep is active all year long, so there's sheep. Having at least one sheep in a zone reduces the need for firewood by 50% during winter for this zone. Lasts all year long if the sheep is in a sheepfold. Okay. So I think we'll do that here. Seems like you don't have to be quite so picky about where you're putting your buildings, which is nice at least. SimCity is possibly my least favourite part of StarCraft. So, got 2 wolves and a scout in there. Alright, let's claim that right away. Swing our sword pretty well for an old man. Okay. Villagers can't be assigned to this building. Okay. Okay, number of assigned sheep. Okay, so we've got a stone deposit here. Cool. Colonize! Let's go! Coast Lodge on house. Before we get out over our skis, let's do that. Okay, just by having sheep you get food. That's nice. I wish that's how it worked in real life as well. Okay, so it's a one-time use building that takes up a building slot. Okay, let's grab another scout. Stones. Good stuff. Okay, so I can build one more building here. Explore, my pretties. Explore! Okay. Explored a ruin. Okay. So, I think... yeah, we'll go for... yeah, we'll go for sharp axes. And now I definitely want a healing building. Wolves and sheep. Wolves and sheep. Wolf and sheep. Cool. Let's jump in here real quick. Who are those ugly little critters? Those are kobolds. They're a rare sight back on the continent, but they seem to thrive here on Northgard. Not aggressive, but they do exhibit territorial behaviour. They will attack if we trespass. They might accept trade with us, I wonder. Okay, so I can kick them out if I want to, if I want the ruins, or I can trade using trading. Okay, so it's effectively a cost-benefit analysis there. Okay, so considering that, I want to deer. Oh dear. So my feelings on this are that if it's only one sheep, I probably don't want to build a sheepfold there. Okay, got 3 wolves, so I'm probably going to want like something a little bit more like Valkyrie thinks Odin's mates could help us defeat our enemies. Well, I'm afraid something's wrong with these ones. Well, that's not great. Indeed, what a tragedy. It seems these fair creatures have been tainted by some kind of corrupt influence. There's not what we can do other than put them out of their misery. However, we should expect them to be formidable foes. Okay. 20 attack, bunch of resistance. Wild and mystical. Wild and mystical. Right, so let's go. Let's bloody go. Nope, but not now it seems like. Where are my scouts? What are they doing? Okay, so one of these guys is just sort of hanging out. Scout was hurt. So can't colonize that just yet. Yeah, look, I'm with you on this one, guys, but okay, so let's go house. So in terms of trading, In terms of trading, there is some. Don't think it's probably worth the food cost right now. Okay, so at least one shipping zone reduces the need for firewood 50% during winter. So, upkeep a year. 21 somethings. Get in there. Yep, nailed it. No notes. Makes more sheep here. Okay. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Exploring. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, just watching someone slow walk in. Oh look, we spotted men from another clan. I think you're going to relish this. Goats survived. I thought they'd ended up in the wolves' bellies. However, you senile billy goat, you really are tough meat. Surrender now and I'll spare you. No one's going to surrender, Hagen. Not even you'll be given a chance. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Like, Inigo Montoya has entered the chat. The High King's son here too. Oh, nothing quite went according to plan. I thought I'd killed you, but it matters no longer. I'll finish the job now. Overconfidence will only make it worse for you. You've accomplished but one thing, making more enemies than you've already had. There's been a change of plan. Our objective is now to destroy his outpost. That feathered scoundrel may be planning to harry us with mercenary aids. Maybe wise to effect defense towers at the borders of our territory. We should also improve our scout camp so that scouts are able to perform recon in enemy territory. Okay. So, I think, no, can't do that. Do I still have a rolling slot? Yeah, I do. Right. I gone back on what I originally said. It might actually be worth it to doing things of that nature. So fishing. Fishers. Where are we fishing? There we go, fishing. Get in there. Where's under attack? So that can now get demolished because we're all mined out. Right. These guys can now go do some fishing. And considering that I now have a building slot available, and I think I'll go trading post. assign one more sheep per sheepfold. Right. Healing units for heal faster. Oh, probably gonna want weaponsmithing as well. Neutral relations with the guy who hates your guts. Almost certain that's not true. So, grab a civilian and put them in a trading post. Or trade route with the kobolds. So I'll lose food, of which I have plenty. And okay, I earn money, I send food, they gain food, and we gain relations. Cool. Yeah, cool. It's food. Start. Let's go. Okay, in terms of, well, I probably want a training camp around here somewhere. Scout. Scout, come back, Scout. So once this guy's done, I'll send him back to heal. Happiness. That's 3 from the population, huh? Let's go. Let's go mining efficiency. It's not going to gain me anything like right now, but not before time. So how's that working out for ya? Colonize for 120, I'll gain a whole bunch of lore and some sheep. Yep. Store food and train healers to protect against disease. Fooding silos can help protect our food. Right, cool. Let's go here. Let's also here. I think this is going to be worth. Welcome to AFK Umerta. Welcome. Love having you here. Hello, yes, hi. Just playing a little bit of Northgard. It's my first time playing it, so having a bit of fun right now. Okay, so sheepfold. I can only build 2, huh? Right. Thanks. It's been fun. Goodbye. enjoying it so far. There's a couple of things I have some notes on, I guess you'd say. Like the fact that it's kind of an RTS, but you know, I also can't like shift Q commands is a little bit frustrating. Okay, so like to a certain extent it'll auto build buildings, but you kind of have to really give them a nudge in the right direction to get them to do it outside of particular zones. That's a little bit frustrating, but you know. Cool, let's upgrade this. But like overall, like I'm like pretty happy to see like games doing something new, I guess. And like, you know, there's nothing really new about it, right? But like you know, the lack of a hold position sort of mechanic frustrates me a little bit, but you know, again, I'm really nitpicking here. It's you know, of all of the things I could be getting annoyed about, it's not top of my list. Okay, where to next? That's a spread disease. 4 of them are sick. Okay, really? Right in front. Wait. Okay, let's. I think I might put a building cap here, so let's build that and put a silo in. Okay. Healing healer. Okay, people are kind of Scout's getting hurt again. Yeah. Okay, so haven't played the others a lot. Okay. Yeah, so because I'm like old, shall we say, RTS games were kind of like top of the pile, like when I was younger. They're a lot less of a big thing now, but like Warcraft 2 was pretty big. Like the game that became Dota started in Warcraft 3, like custom maps. So, I still watch like competitive StarCraft. But yeah, it's, yeah. I think like as a genre, it has kind of taken a bit of a break. Yeah, it's yeah, much more about sort of like like economy management, I guess you'd say, rather than nailed it. Gives 2 free sheep. An additional sheepfold and food production increased by 10%. Excellent. Beautiful. So, are these sheep in the room with us now? Seems like... Oh. So a number of buildings. Yeah, sure. So I got rid of a sheepfold because it just wasn't really doing very much good, but it's lasting for 13 days. Cool. Yeah, like because of the because of the like jobs-based sort of scenario that's going on. I do sort of forget that you can move your workers around as well. So okay. So considering that we've got like a bunch of attacks happening over here, I'm going to slam down a defense tower. Might be time to look to expand. So that's got stones. So it's basically stone versus iron. Like, kind of run a little bit low on stone, so might not be a bad idea. So, lower the game volume a little bit. Sure, you know what's up. Yeah, it's a kind of constant game of like getting your levels right, etc. Scout died. You shouldn't do that. That's like super bad for you. Okay, I can kind of really aggressively expand here, but send my army back. So we're about to kind of get it handed to us. Jeez, these guys are really going for it, huh? Okay. So I probably need to increase my army supply a little bit. What do I want? I get the feeling I'm gonna want something beefy a little bit later, but maybe not now. So, where's my other sheepfold? So I've got 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and I think I had a sheepfold maybe over here. Cool, and yep, and demolish. Yeah, help if you see what's in, yeah. Might want to press I. Ah! Coming in clutch. I love that. Thank you. Cool. I'm not really feeling like my law's really suffering for that, but oh, come on. Yeah, that, okay, that's a little bit annoying. Your sheep is expecting a baby. Well, that's a delicate way to put it now, isn't it? Cool. I want people who throw axes. An axe thrower, if you will. Civilian. Okay. Yeah, I can spare that. Okay. So, you can ask for tricks. Yeah, and I certainly will. Getting a little bit stumped. Law. So we store wood to repair them. That seems like a bit of it. A bit of a... Okay, so you don't have to, but we really think you should. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, I keep trying to A move as well, which also is going about as well as you think it is. Feast. Let's feast. Yeah, a friend of mine recommended this to me. They were like, "Hey, you like strategy games, right?" No, I said, "Yes, yes, I do." So, hi Oak, if you're watching this. Of course, I've got 2 sheep in this zone. Might be worth it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I get the distinct impression that if I go into the zone where the Valkyries are, that I'm just gonna get the absolute stuffing kicked out of me. So, trying to avoid that until I gotta. Okay, 1 free feast a year. Okay, so like every RSL ever seems to have entered the chat just there. Okay. Okay, so we're getting into enemy territory here. Gonna take a peek. Yeah. Yeah, I get the impression that if I control this zone here, that starting to like move in, I guess. Okay, and which 3 are they? That one. That one. It's already being repaired. I am prepared. So there's a 3rd building on fire, but I can't for the life of me figure out which one it might be. Any tile and command the sheep to go in there. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can order the sheep around. Like ordering things around. Is there a button to see what might be on fire? It said that 3 buildings were damaged, but I could only find 2. So. Okay, so just wait for something to burn down, and then go, yep, got it. No notes. Okay, got a bit of a chronic money shortage, you know, big same. What am I gonna do with all of this food? I mean, technically speaking, I could trade it, but the only place I can trade it is to the people who I'm currently trying to fight. So, cool. Some towers resistance. Any required happiness. There's extra. Okay. Industrious. Yeah, in terms of what I need from my economy at the moment, coinage is probably it. The fur coats could really be useful though. Okay, let's go coinage. Then probably Paula's Blessing. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Let's feast with my food. I love feasting with my food. It's like one of my favorite things. Got food and feasting. Yeah, it also means that I can probably expand like a bit more aggressively. Mercenaries? Near my coast? It's more likely than you think. Yep. Again with the A moving. Yeah. Some seagull, you should just be able to end soon. Yeah, that's almost certainly true. Wolves, huh? Yay! Okay. Oh, look at Mr. Grumpy over here. One's full. One's full. 2. More sheepfolds. Except that I'm fresh out of sheepfolds. Clan is unhappy and nobody wants to join. Yeah, mood. Yeah, same buddy. Big same. Scout the enemy tiles you need. The upgraded scout camp. Gee. Okay. So I can kind of see, and you can see the like general layout, but that's which is nice. No, not that button. Want this button. Jeez, I nearly need to split my army on this one. Yeah. Come on, get in there. Okay, so they just... Okay, so they just get lost after a certain amount of time. So, right, so I can... I have some concerns that they might, like depopulate the zone, I guess you'd say. Get over here. Now, did I actually press that button? Yeah, I did. That's what we like. Okay. The other thing I probably want is one of these bad boys. Brewery. Hey, you can't just do that. That's illegal. Get in there. Burn their stuff. Take their things. Declared war against Hagen. Oh, is that what happens when you come over to somebody's house with a sword? Who knew? What I'm saying is I've taken, like, swords to my friends' houses before and, nobody, you know, nobody said, stuff about it. Maybe I was just doing a faux pas and they were being polite. Who's to say? Yeah, just... Yeah, but as long as I don't cross this dotted line, we're good. It's good. We're cool. It's great. No notes. Okay. Oh no. Run! Get over here. Scouts be getting hurt, I guess. Okay. Yeah, my economy's not going so great. Okay, I think we're out of that here, so let's burn down the building. Nailed it. Alright, so you can go here, you can go here. You can go here. Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out. One of the buildings is on fire. That's exactly what you don't want out of a building. Okay. Just... Okay, that's going. Maybe I was a bit too hasty on that. Okay. No, everything went just fine. We're good. It's fine. We're fine. Everyone's fine. Yeah. And as a result of which, nothing bad happened at all. So... Come on. Yeah. I want people working at a brewery. Okay, so they can break my stuff and I can't break theirs. Put a house on some territory. House on territory. Go. Okay. Just waiting for everything to thaw out. Actually, forget the thawing out. We're jumping over the border. All of this stuff is being broken. What a world. It occurs to me that I might be going about this backwards. Oh, we're here now. It's cool. It's fine. It's great. It's fine. Okay. I keep wondering. Probably nothing. Nothing at all. Knowing me. My, So... G to choose your villages rather than handpicking. Oh, excellent. So, hello to Latraxi. Mercenary ship has been spotted nearby. Oh, the mercenaries are going and breaking other people's stuff too. Great. Excellent. So, I'm not playing on console. I'm playing on PC. It's not, I'd struggle even to call it a good PC, but I wonder if things will keep being on fire once I'm no longer standing next to them. No. Okay, so bye-bye, huh? Getting out of here. We can hold them out for long. You'll live to see another day. Ruh-oh. Oh, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. Yeah, you totally shouldn't do that. That could be like super bad for you. Ah, reinforcements have arrived. Okay, Mr. Undercut has arrived. You're under attack. I think it's very, very rude that they continued to hit buildings while while a cutscene played. It's not the rules of RTS at all. Okay. Okay, now we're going to set people's things on fire. And it turns out the fire didn't stop just because I went somewhere else. You'll love to see that. Can I come with? Please? Hooray, let's go for it. Come on, let's go. Void the warranty. War against Hagen. War against Hagen-Dazs. It's what happens when I'm hungry and go to the freezer. Okay, thanks AFK Yumurta. Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. Just, yeah, I love the thought that the mercenaries arrived and just saw everybody getting savagely mistreated and were like, no, I know what's going on here. Like, what I'm gonna do, right, is just, you know, like, now is the perfect time to go ashore. Right. Probably victory. Thank the gods for your intervention. I'm truly grateful you risked your lives to save us. Wait, what? I mean, we came here to save people? Said Mr. Is that a mohawk or an undercut? Mr. Undercut sounds, slightly more... Yeah, it's an undercut. It's canon now. Let me guess, you stopped listening at slaughtering mercenaries. Not to sound ungrateful, but that was a level of savagery really necessary? I'll be sure to give Hagen a hug from you right before something. So much hubris and recklessness within one man. I pray you live long enough to reap the fruit of your victories. That didn't sound like a compliment, but okay. Victory! Okay, achievement unlocked. Beautiful. Okay, got a trade war. A trade war coming. Yeah, I'll absolutely be trying the multiplayer Latraxi. I've got a friend who introduced me to this. Their name is Oak. They're a lovely human. We're gonna play some co-op at some point. And yeah, this is my first going over of the game this session. So I just wanted to kind of get a bit of a handle on it. But yeah, definitely will. I'm having fun with it so far. There's a couple of frustrating things in the interface, but you know, I'll live with it. So I think that's probably a pretty good place to stop. I am hungry and want to go have dinner. Thank you everybody who stopped by, I really appreciate it. If you feel like chucking me a follow, that'd be awesome. No pressure though, that's your choice. The VODs of this will be available on my YouTube channel in the next couple of days. And I do reply to comments, all of them actually. So, you know, I love hearing from people. I love hearing, you know, suggestions for games that I might want to play in the future. Yeah, just having a good time playing some games. So, you all look after yourself. It's been great to hang out in the chat with you. I hope I see you again soon. And take care and stay safe until we talk next. Okay. Have a nice night, everybody. Bye!